Hello, my lovelies. Okay. So, the usual question, what the universe wants to tell you. Okay, in the middle, we have the Ace of Wands. Lots and lots of passionate thinking. Like I said in the previous reading, the sexual energy is gonna uh, it's gonna be very prominent. It's picking up again. Um, they're thinking about you, in a sexual way, very passionate, and you might be picking that up, of course. Um, Horniness galore. Um, Now with the rest of the cards, it's kind of divided, like this. Um, Now when it comes to these two bookends, the Hierophant and the Ten of Swords, as soon as I saw this one, I was only concentrated on the laugh of this guy. That kind of reminded me of Seven of Swords for some reason. And because of that, it reminded me of illusions. So both of you might be thinking it's dead and over. This represents your connection, right? So both of you might be thinking the connection is dead or it's over, you know, but it's not. It's just an illusion. Just like these staircases, going up to heaven. I mean, it's all blurry and all, it's just an illusion that there's a staircase and that there's a heaven, you know. It's almost like he is thinking that and it manifests, but it's still an illusionary image, you know. There's no real staircase to heaven, you know. But because you are watching readers on YouTube and all that, and if you're accessing your soul instead of your mind, you already know that it's not over. There's still things happening, the big change. But they don't know that, so that's why they get the Ten of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. It's kind of back and forth, It's like them thinking, oh my god, is it over? No, I'm fine. I'm not gonna think about it. I'm fine. I'm gonna distract myself with something. And then they go back, oh my god, and it feels kind of dead. Oh my god, they left. What if I never see them again? No, I'm fine. It's just, it's just my imagination going wild, blah blah blah, So they keep going back and forth, They, for example, they could be fine with, distracting themselves and whatnot if they don't see you. And then all of a sudden they see you somewhere, whether it's in person or online, and then they go into this, then they are kind of reminded, to think about you and the connection and if you had any kind of relationship, and then they go here. It's very prominent, the sexual energy. Oh my god, the tension. Oh, so they're going back and forth with, is it dead, is it not, going back and forth with you. There's also kind of mixed feelings here. Almost like one day they're fine, and they don't feel anything, and they're like, oh, see, it was nothing, I just needed, uh, to distance myself. But then the next day they wake up and they miss the fuck out of you. It's kind of two the sides of the spectrum. So one day they are fine, the next day they are all discombobulated. But on your side, you're kind of spiritually um, elevated and are still being elevated. Um, Again, you have that attracting energy that I mentioned in one of my readings. Um, a lot of attracting energy that you're not even aware of. There's the moon above her head. You're attracting things that you're not even aware of. So, be careful of your mood and thoughts, feelings. When you're especially attracted at some point, you need to be very cautious. You need to be very balanced and grounded. It's like those superhero movies, when they discover their superpowers and then they have to be, they discover they need to be in a certain um, balanced mood to control their superpowers. Otherwise, they're gonna split the earth in half, or some shit. And then we have the upper row. Now with this one, I was focused on the two birds. It reminds me of those two geese, the lovers. The connection itself is on everybody's mind, and it's surrounding everybody. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a very thin white kind of string that goes all around this girl, and it's almost like the birds are creating that vortex, of energy around her. It's almost like you're learning a new chapter in this connection, and she's very, very focused on that book. She's not even aware that she's walking on the sword, that there's birds, that there's light bulbs instead of balloons. She's just focused on the book. She doesn't see anything else that's around her. Also, these light bulbs, remind me of healing, because the Ace of Swords, it's kind of like epiphanies and all that, and the epiphanies, you say, the light bulb went on, switched on. So, Four of Swords, four light bulbs, healing. The more you know, the more you learn, the more healing you bring into the connection. And that's where you're at the moment. Because of this big change happening, you're kind of forced to learn or relearn certain things. What else did I want to say? Okay, now the illusion that I mentioned with this Hierophant, this one is crossing these two, right? Now, if your person is in a relationship or in a marriage, we already know it's long dead, but there are some big changes happening there as well. Now, if your person is again going against the flow instead of with the flow, it could be going worse, yet they still hide it, I mean, look at this. When it comes to their marriage, there's nothing, right? There's no face. When it comes to you, there's that flame on their mind. With you, it's the face. With their relationship, there's nothing, no face. Isn't that interesting? Let's pretend we are all shocked. Yeah, there's nothing. It's hollow. Just hollow. It's like a shell of a marriage that was once happy, you know. Just the shell of a marriage. Now, there's this black thingy, black smoke, whatever you want to call it, and it's here as well, So again, it could be getting worse, luck running out. There is also change happening within you. A huge transformation, deep inside of you. the Ten of Pentacles is something that's whole, you know, so it's about your whole being, your emotions, your thinking, your behavior, you know, everything, inside, outside. Your whole being is going through some major transformation. And that affects the connection, but it's also the connection doing that, you know, so it's kind of like what was first, you know, the chicken or the egg. it's it's very tied together, you know. I can't say which is first, you transforming and then that impacting the connection, or the connection making you transform, you know. But the bottom row is the affecting energy, so technically it would be the connection making you transform, you know. But again, the connection is making you transform, so in that you're transforming the whole connection. You could be also feeling this going back and forth, back and forth. Your thoughts could be going back and forth as well. Is it dead? Is it not? Is it over? Is it not? Are they coming back? Are they not? You know. And with all those whys, you're just like, what am I supposed to do now? Because you're kind of confusing yourself. With all these back and forth questions, you're confusing yourself, and then you don't know what to do. Again, don't think, just be in your soul. That's where all the answers are. I know it's a cliche, but it's true, you know. Get out of your head. If you want any confirmation or answers, get out of your head. In the soul, you will know if it's dead or not. But also this transformation is to end the pain and kind of go towards the light. You know, she's watching the sunset or sunrise. It's almost like that Eight of Cups card. She's going towards the sun. It's almost like she was walking through a desert, you know, for 10 days, and now she sees water and city and people, sunshine, and she's so relieved. She can literally see that there's something brighter up ahead. Now it could be just you realizing that there's much brighter things to look forward. It could be another connection that's gonna show up. I don't feel necessarily your DM with this card. It's more your energy and seeing something brighter in the distance. And that being said, it it's almost like you couldn't see the forest from the tree, right? Uh, and now all of a sudden you see so much bright stuff that you can have, that you can reach. You know, it's almost like a feeling it was right in front of my face and I didn't see it. It's that kind of feeling, and that's the universe laughing because you're realizing, oh my god, it was right in front of my face. It's like you're gonna connect some kind of dots in your life uh, within this connection that happened. You know, sometimes we get answers months or years after, uh, and that's you getting some answers, some epiphanies, you know, just like these light bulbs. And you're gonna be like, oh my god, how didn't I see that? Oh my god, this happened because of this, and now that went there and, you know, created this. Oh my god. And it's so funny. This is like the universe laughing, you know. Oh my god, haha, they finally see it. Oh my god. It's like you had um, some kind of dreams, or you wanted to manifest something, mm, or you might felt like it was far stretched, you know, that dream or whatever. Um, and I'm saying it because of this staircase. Um, you know, it was something in the back of your head that you were kind of dreaming of, but it's almost like you thought it can't be manifested or something, you know. Um, almost like thinking, you know, uh, like you want to meet a celebrity, right? And you're just dreaming about it. It's not like you're gonna try to manifest it in reality, you know, because they are a celebrity. And then all of a sudden, uh, you realize that a friend of yours has connections and they can hook you up with that celebrity, you know. So that's the part, like you were um, thinking about something and you felt like it was far stretched, but you know, you still kept thinking about it. And then now it's like, oh my god, it was right in front of my, you know. Oh my god, I was friends with this dude for like 5 years and I didn't even know he has connections with the celebrity, with my celebrity. And that friend was right in front of your eyes, you know. It's that kind of feeling. Something you dreamt about, um, that you never thought is gonna become reality, it's gonna be very close to your periphery vision, you know. You're gonna be able to see it or sense it, feel it, something. This could also represent that dream, you know, something you're passionate about. And then when you get it, when it becomes reality, then you'll have to make a choice. And again, with this card, this is like, you know, that dream, that thought that was somewhere up in the air, you know, becomes reality, something practical, right? This is like a puff of smoke, and this is a real purse that you can, you know, touch and feel. But it is something that's gonna enhance your growth. It's like it's gonna give you more food for thought, you know. You're gonna be able to learn so much. And again, that will transform your whole being. Whatever that dream is, you know, it could be anything. You might have wished for another person. You could have wished, you know, for a better connection with your DM or whatever. It could be a new job. Maybe you wished for a new friend or whatever, you know. It could be anything, any dream that you had. But if it is a connection, another connection, could be the other deep soul, you're gonna learn so much in that connection, and it's not gonna be volatile, you know, like the connection with your current DM. It's actually gonna be very supportive, very motivating. It's like a student who gets a teacher who is very fair, very honest, very gives their all attention, you know, to the student and their learning, very supportive and all that, you know. And when you get the teacher that you absolutely adore, even your studies are off the charts, you know, just because you have a good teacher and you love the shit out of them, you know. You just want to learn more and more and more, you know. And then whenever you do good, when you get like an A in that subject, you know, the teacher is like, oh my god, you did it, this is wonderful. You know, they just hype you up, you know. It's that kind of feeling. They're gonna motivate you and they're gonna hype you up, and you're gonna love it. You're gonna learn like a little sponge, you know. You're just gonna suck everything up. It's a very, very nice energy. And also that connection is very long term, and like I already said, very transformative. Wow, now that connection is coming up in the energies. It's like the beginning was just, you know, side note, and this is like the main. Damn. See, this is why I need to yammer, you know. The more I yammer on, the more I'm getting like the proper messages, if you will. Well, not proper, just more. Um, Now, if you were thinking about the new soulmate or another deep soulmate, um, I do feel like both of you are doing that, even if you don't know each other. Um, you could be in that state, you know. I deserve more. I deserve somebody on my level. Um, I'm done waiting, you know. And they could be like that too, you know. Just trying to find that forever someone, you know. Somebody who gets them, somebody deep, somebody also on their level, you know. They're actually looking um, for something that you're also looking, you know. So therefore, you're looking for each other, and energetically, you're getting closer and closer. So, for example, if that dream that you thought would never come true, it could be like, you know, you thinking, oh my god, I'm never gonna find a connection like my DM. Uh, it's very deep. I feel everything from them, every little thing, you know. This is not gonna repeat itself ever again. And then boom, another soulmate enters. Oh my god. But this one is on your level, and it's very supportive, and it's very motivating. They're gonna learn from you, and you're gonna learn from them. And I feel like there might be some kind of age gap. Um, like this is you and this is them, you know. Um, I feel like you're gonna bring the almost like childlike energy to them, that curiosity and a thirst for life, if you will, you know, for knowledge, for growth. Um, and that's what's gonna be fascinating to them. It's almost like nothing and nobody could impress this person. It's almost like they did everything, they tried everything, you know, and just yeah. Um, but then you come along with this new, fresh energy, childlike energy, you know, curiosity and everything, that spark. in the eyes, you know, and that will bring out uh, their inner child, you know, their will for life, if you will. um, it's gonna bring back their spark. So you're gonna bring spark to each other. They're gonna spark something in you, and you're gonna spark something in them. And there's a very, very protective energy coming from their side towards you. And I can feel that they are a very old soul as well. I can sense the wisdom in them. It's almost like they're saying, you know, when they meet you and when they feel that childlike curiosity, it's almost like they want to protect you from what they went through because they lost that spark, you know. So it's almost like they're saying, you know, don't change, just be that kid. um, don't change your spark for anybody. uh, don't let people crush you down or tell you that you should act differently. Just be yourself. It's that kind of protectiveness, you know. It's like they want to preserve your uniqueness. And you being who you are, that unique goddess, um, it's almost like you're feeding that spark inside them, you know, just by being yourself. It's very cute. It's very sweet. I like it. It's cute. Mm, which deck should we use? Let's use the witches. Tell me about the Page of Swords. Ten of Cups wanted to flip. So we have Seven of Cups, Two of Swords, and Eight of Pentacles. Don't be too distracted with your oh, that's funny. Don't be too distracted with your learning and growing and healing. Don't be too much in your head because you might miss this person, you know. It's not like they're gonna go away forever, you know, if you don't see them in the street, if you pass them by. But you might not, you know, connect the dots, or it might take longer to connect with this new person. You know, this girl is focused on the book. She doesn't see anything else. This one is focused on this one pentacle and doesn't see anything else. You know, there's too much focus, and you might block. um, there's too much mental focus on yourself or on your situation or whatever. You know, you could be too focused on your DM, you could be too focused on practical things so you don't think about your DM. You could also be too focused on your own healing and lessons and growth, to the point, you know, where you're googling, you know, um, how to heal this, how to heal that, and then you do, you know, I don't know, what whatever rituals they tell you to do, you know, on Google. Talk to your ancestors under the full moon, uh, drink only water for 3 days, you know, like stupid shit like that. So whatever it is, it's almost like you're focusing too much on one specific thing. um, there's lots of things around you, just like I said here with the moon. You're attracting things, you're attracting people. uh, these are options, right? But you're not focused on the all 8 pentacles, you're only focused on one pentacle. So that focus could block um, block you from seeing all the other options, you know, and seeing those blessings that are right in front of your eyes. Another page of swords. Oh my god, look. Page of swords bookending the 4 of swords. What did I say about these 4 light bulbs? Oh my god. Yeah, you could be focused on whatever you lost. And it's probably your DM, you know. So focused on whatever you think you lost. uh, Remember I said here there's illusions attached to this card. uh, so that being said doesn't mean that you lost anything, you know. You're just focusing on the wrong thing. And it's all about you, the Empress. So you're focusing on the things that you lost or you think you lost. This is saying you need to quiet your mind, and this is saying it's actually halting your growth. This way of thinking, you know, focusing on the wrong thing. Now your DM could be also focusing on the on the things they don't have, on the things they lost when it comes to you. And again, same thing, they need to quiet their mind, but this little page tells me that they don't know how to, or they keep doing the wrong thing. Instead of quieting the mind, they use distractions, you know. And that keeps them blocked from the learning. And again, focusing on the wrong thing. Okay, tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. The world. See? Something huge and something destined. Okay, Two of Wands. New world, new beginning. Page of Pentacles, also about learning. And Two of Cups. Oh my god. Girl. If you miss this person, if you're like this and you miss this person, I want him or her. Send him or her my way. I'll take it. Yep. Destined. Destined. It could also mean a new contract with the Two of Cups. Now don't focus why this person is coming in. If you're, in separation from your DM, don't go down that rabbit hole. Just trust the universe. Trust that it's doing things for your own good and for your own growth. And you being in a good place is helping your DM, okay? I mean, the energy coming off of this card, it's so fucking cute. I don't even have words. It's so cute, it's so sweet, it's so innocent. So innocent. It's deep as well, but it's like the total opposite of your current soulmate cycle. It's very calm energy, very, very angel like energy. I mean, how many times did we get the devil, in this cycle? But it was needed, to flush out that almost a demon. To flush out the toxins, But this one, this connection, this new connection, it's so opposite. It's almost like you won't be able to believe it, like waking up every morning and just being like, oh my god, I can't believe it. I can't believe I actually have a normal loving relationship, or I can't believe I'm with this person, you know. Or like when people say, how am I so lucky? Lucky. But it is a whole new world, and it's your choosing, you know. You can take it or you can leave it, you know. But this person and the meeting itself is destined. Now what you do with it, you know, it's your free will. But it is gonna help you tremendously. Oh, that's funny. Okay, the world, the Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Tower, and the Hermit. Okay, so that's you know, having that dream and nothing is happening. You know, it's only a thought, it's only a dream. It's nothing special, you know. And then all of a sudden, boom, like I said here with this card, all of a sudden they appear unexpectedly. uh, even if you're thinking, um, I don't want my DM anymore, but I also don't want anybody else. I just want to be left alone, you know. that's that's when the universe sends you this person out of nowhere. uh, the irony, right? When you stop wanting things, that's when they unexpectedly uh, uh, show up uh, right in your face. And again, that's why the universe is laughing. I can actually feel the universe laughing. It's so funny. But again, it's gonna propel you forward. It's like you're gonna. It's like all of a sudden you're gonna do, you know, 50 steps forward, you know, instead of 2 or whatever. It's very long term and it has a potential to go very, very far, you know. Very far, spiritually, but also, you know, physically. And it was always destined, even though you didn't see it. It was kind of hidden from you because you needed to go through this journey with your DM. You needed to go through a storm in order to meet this person. It's funny how all of a sudden I don't feel your DM. No, I'm not saying the beginning of this reading isn't true, isn't right, but that layer needed to be cleared out, for me to feel this layer. Okay. Tell me about that. Justice. Two of Pentacles again. Can also be an exchange of energy. Like I said, they're gonna transform you, you're gonna transform them, exchange. Five of Cups, Knight of Cups, Star, the twinkle in the eyes. It's like a story. It's almost like a story, you met the love of your life, your DM, and you had many losses, you haven't felt heard, you haven't felt seen, they hurt you even though you were giving all of yourself, and in that loss you even lost yourself at some point in the connection. You lost yourself, you lost the true meaning. It's just a loss overall, the loss of when I said true meaning, I mean in the connection, why they showed up, why you showed up, why the whole thing happened, that's why we had that course correction. So in that loss, it's like you made a wish, right? You made a wish, even if you just said bring me my DM or somebody better, even if it was just that simple, you still made a wish. And now a full cup, a shiny brand new cup, is coming your way to replace these 5 broken cups. And that's the transformation that's happening. You see this one crossing this one, exchange your cup for their cup. All ties together. Oh, you could be talking about your past, both of you. I feel like both of you went through some kind of journey, and it could be very similar. This is the past. This is an exchange, you could bond through that, through the similar experiences, It's almost like this moon is telling you, you don't know what you don't know. It's like the universe is telling you, stop asking me questions. Yeah. It's almost like you're not, it's like you're not asking the right questions, So the universe is like, stop asking me the wrong ones. It's kind of funny. um, but yeah, it could be tied, why is this person showing up? Again, you don't know what you don't know. It's needed, just trust it. um, Even if you don't want a relationship, it can be a friendship. It will still teach you something. um, Again, from a loss comes the spark, comes a brand new beginning. And again, transformation with a butterfly. It's almost like a long awaited, um, destined thing, meeting, person, whatever. It's almost like a long awaited. Because this card feels almost like a, in the movies, when a movie is so intense, uh, and you are watching it, just all clumped up, how it's gonna end, oh my god, oh my god. And this feels like the end of the movie, when the girl gets the boy, and they live happily ever after. Everything's kind of, everything sorts itself out, and this is like uh, the outro of the movie. This is like the last scene, and then you see the names, you know then it goes black and you see the names, the actors, and all that. It's that kind of feeling. It was very long awaited and very warm. You're getting out of the cold into something very, very warm. Very warm, very loving, like I said here, sweet and innocent, passionate. It's very, very nice. Okay, tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Three of Wands, Hanged Man, and Six of Swords. Yeah, like I said, very, very peaceful. And Nine of Pentacles. It's like you're being thrown into something. Again, with the epiphanies. You're gonna be thrown into something that's gonna bring a new meaning into freedom. New meaning of freedom. If you were, for example, thinking, oh my god, if I get into a relationship now, it's just gonna alter this and that, and I won't have the freedom to do this or that. But with this person, you're gonna get a whole new perspective on that. It's like, yeah, you might not be able, to party till 3 a.m. and come home drunk, but you're gonna get so much more, You might get more new opportunities, you know, that gonna open new doors, new connections, new people, you know. You're gonna be thrown into this very, very soon and very unexpectedly, you know, with that tower. Um, and it's almost like you need it, um, with this Six of Swords. It's almost like you need it to restore your own peace, if that makes sense. Uh, for some, I feel like the universe is sending you this person so you could calm down, in a sense. Uh, it's almost like giving a pacifier to a baby or a bottle. Um, because for some reason, and it's gonna vary to each individual, you need this connection. It's needed. It's needed for you specifically, and that is gonna echo uh, through the whole soulmate cycle, you know. We are all connected, right? So even if just one person does one thing that benefits them, it's gonna echo through the whole um, soulmate cycle, and it's gonna bring something. It's like a ripple in the water, you know, when you throw a pebble, you can't stop it, it just goes, you know. Even if you stand in its way of the ripple, you know, it's just gonna bounce off of you and create other ripples. So it always finds a way, you know. So it is something that's needed inside the soulmate cycle. It has a very healing effect. It's very nice. um, don't self-sabotage it. Mm. Don't overthink this connection. Um, this little pagey um, is a symbol, amongst other things, of new love. Um, and we have two pages. So new love and new, how to word this? That new spark, new. It might take you some time to let that spark in, or to feel that spark towards, you know, somebody new, um, because this page needs to develop to the ace. and because of your DM and the whole cycle and all that, um, you could be overly cautious, so you're taking your time just to be cautious, but and that's okay, that's fine. Just don't, overkill it. Don't overkill it with the five of swords and nine of swords, okay? It's perfectly fine to take your time to get to know this person, you know. Um, and I don't feel like this person is gonna is gonna rush you or push you into something that you're not ready, you know. I feel like this person has very, very, very good patience, It's almost like they're gonna recognize themselves in you. And it could be just an experience that they had before they met you, or it could be, that age gap. So you kind of remind them of, themselves like 10 years ago or whatever, like when they were your age. So because of that, because they went through whatever you're gonna went through, um, they're gonna be patient, because they will recognize in some way why you are cautious. So they're not gonna push you, they're not gonna rush you into anything, they're gonna go your pace. So that's it. That is also sweet, you know. It almost has that fatherly energy inside them. Now I don't mean to be creepy, but on a soul level, it's that kind of protective energy, it's very loving, and they really want to help you grow and learn, and to help you to see your own full potential and to reach your full potential, without any mm, um, without any evil agenda, They just want to see you happy and growing and keeping that curiosity inside. Without them, wanting anything back necessarily um, from you. Even if you tell them, that you don't want to be in a relationship with them, they'll still be happy just to be your friend, just so they can still support you and see you grow. Um, there's a very sweet, unconditional love here. Uh, they seem very, very awakened in a way. Maybe they don't know, with their brain why you two cross paths, but there's an inner knowing in this person. um, it's like they do it naturally when they see you. uh, it's almost like animals, people need to teach you with words what to do and all that. Animals, as soon as they are born, their instincts just naturally come out. So it's kind of like that. In their soul, there's a knowing, um, and their instincts just come out. So yeah, is there anything else? Uh, and with these two, again, it's destined, but it was also delayed, uh, because you needed to go through the cycle with your DM. At least to this point, I don't know what's gonna happen with this person, uh, for you individually, but again, it was destined. Um, Again, growing through love, uh, making a decision. Are you gonna sit in loss, or are you gonna try something new? And again, with the decisions, soon you're gonna have some options that you're gonna need to pick. Uh, Somewhere where you were blocked before, you're gonna get a new perspective. Um, and this is like you focusing on the wrong thing, uh, but this person showing you, um, where to truly focus. Like literally bringing you on a new path, you know. No, because this card is, one of the meanings is, like literally moving. Um, so you might, if you are moving, um, you might meet this person once you move. It could be a new job, it could be a new apartment, could be a new city, town, continent, whatever, wherever you're moving. Uh, or it could be travels even. If you're visiting somebody, or just traveling, uh, you could meet this person there. Yeah, that's your reading. It's a very, very sweet, loving energy. So please don't mess it up. Don't behave like your DM towards this person. Don't push them away just because you're not in the mood or whatever. Yeah. the universe always sends you people in perfect timing, or situations, or whatever. The timing is always perfect. um, so just trust it. There you go. That's your reading. um, Please like, share, subscribe, comment. There's a PayPal link in the description box if you want to support my channel. Yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.